Welcome. Can you make 10% in 10 minutes on your money trading stock options? The answer is yes. These videos are all set up to prove it. We've set them up, by the way, as a playlist as well. So you can hit the subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner so you don't miss a single exciting episode. We're here to show you that it's possible. Your job is to prove to yourself that it's possible, to learn the skills and get the tools required to make it possible. I was just thinking, a friend of mine loves to pan for gold. Well, how hard is it to pan for gold? For him, it's easy. For me, it's really, really difficult. Well, you might say, why is that, Scott? Well, for one thing, I don't have a gold-bearing stream right beside me, so I don't have that opportunity. And secondly, I don't have a pan. So you have to have the right tools. You have to be in the right place. You have to be there at the right time. And we're telling you right now, you have access to the tools, you have access to the training, and there's never been a better time to trade options. In fact, as long as the stock market is not like in the doldrums doing absolutely nothing, if it's going up or it's going down, you have an opportunity to make some money. I'm Scott, he's Alan. We're looking at the 26th of May, 2015. And Alan, was there an opportunity to make 10% in 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, almost every day. What I like too is how easy it is some days. This is one of those days where it's like, should I be riding on the green side or should I be riding on the red side? This is the short list that the system generates out of the longer list, which on this day was 24 stocks. These are the ones we should be looking at when you get, as a beginner. It just makes it a lot easier. So there's a lot of ones here to choose from. And yeah, you could maybe make money on this green one here. But the whole market is red, and yeah, you got strong, so it's possible, but we're just more interested in the easier trades. And people that are familiar with day trading from other tools, they really love this one because it's so much easier, and they do really well. They do more than 10% in 10 minutes. Like, they'll hang in for 20 minutes or half hour because they know what they're doing. So we teach here, or show at least, 10% because it's quite available. So here I already bought Apple. I just bought the put on that one. And so there we go. You already lost 1%. Why? Because that's commissions and spread and all that kind of stuff. So as soon as you hit the buy button, you're like, no. Well, that's not really a problem. If you know what you're doing, it doesn't take long. So here we're going to go forward 1 minute. Got some flutter. We expect that. It's still going our way. You see, it was strong. It's still good, still red. We haven't lost all the tint, so it's still a good trade. Yeah, it's looking a little bit bouncy, but the market is generally red on this morning. So we're going to hang in because it's looking that way. But you'll notice, and this is the way it is, sometimes you have these kinds of trades that go sideways for a while. The easiest thing to do is just get out at break even. But if you think the market's going to do well because, it's still showing good strength here, and you can see that it is turning that way, it's just taking a while. But there it is. It finally comes in, and it goes a lot further than that. But we're just going to say, take my 10% and call it quits. Now, how did I know that the market might be a good one to trade on the red side? Well, you saw that list before, and that was at that time. Well, the short list still shows lots of red. That's part of why I knew it was okay to hang in. And that's not that complicated. Here's another one. Here's the Dow. This is 30 stocks. You can see it took a huge jump down. So that gives you a really big clue. So we're back at the same time we bought Apple. You could have bought this Dow index. So we're going to go forward 1, 2, 3. You can see there's flutter here, 4, 5, and finally we're getting paid. Now this is probably going to go a lot longer, but I'm just going to say thanks to that. And so we're out here in a shorter period of time, but they all are still running nicely red. I'm going to show you one other trade after 9:45 because we like to do that. Market's still looking red, and if we go look at the basket, it's still all to the red side with flutter. But that's part of the thing, is getting used to it. It's like when you're cooking a meal. It's like, well, oops, the the sauce just went bad. So what do? Well, you add a little this, add a little that. You know, everything has its skills and little tricks. So we teach you all that in the training. But here we're just showing you, oh yeah, it's available. So here I already bought the put, of course, because things are looking red. I got good volume here at this moment. So 1, 2, so 2 minutes now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then, you know, it really cuts down hard. So that's the point where I'd get out. Yeah, you could make more. We don't care. I already told you, you know, you guys know there's a bunch of people watching these videos that have taken the courses that are making much more than 10%. And they don't do that until they get good at the 10%, because you want to get good at the basics before you start, you know, trying the more, you know, exotic things, because you know, oh, that's a good trade and it's worth hanging into, or no, that's a bad trade, it's not worth hanging into, I should just get my 10% and leave. So here's the summary for this day. And so it took us 13 minutes to get our 10% on this one, but at the same time, here's Dow, and it took us basically 5 minutes to get more money. And then after 9:45, we got into this trade. In 8 minutes, we got 18%. So the money is definitely there. You just got to learn the rules, and you know, take the courses is definitely suggested. I don't think anybody gets good at anything unless they've taken some training. You know, how many coaches did Tiger Williams have? He's had like 4 or 5. And you say, well, he's good already. Yeah. But what's the difference between a $3,000 a year income and a $30,000 a year income? It's knowing about, oh, well, you know, that crossed that line, and, you know, that looked good, and we had this, and well, how'd you learn that? You learned it, and then you tried it. So, you know, get out on the green and, you know, hit some golf balls, or come over to the replay and just hit some trades.
That's right, Alan. We've got 3 courses right now that are live. You can see them in the description below. We also have a full-time options trading coach. Well, it's not full-time. He trades options as well. So, but if you need one-on-one help, we have that as well. We're here to help you and support you to create either more income trading options if you already do that, or show you how you can have a supplementary stream of income, or how you can replace your boring job with something that's also boring, but it's only boring for 10 or 20 minutes a day as opposed to 8 or 9 hours. And there's no commuting involved. So that's it for today. Hope I got a lot out of it. Please leave any comments you have below. Subscribe to us on the bottom right-hand corner so you don't miss an exciting episode, and take the courses, and we'll see you on the trading floor. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye-bye.